the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1 visitors here with the early lead tonight as we played last time. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty told. Brandon Perry stands in for the second, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner. 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
Find the ball.
It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
John Singleton is into the box.
Oh, baby,
he was
see
a
you drive it.
strikeout victim in his first try. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to the right side. Petit for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Brandon Perry digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
John Singleton.
John Singleton will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Brandon Perry comes forward.
All right,
now,
one time.
Get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line.
Take a look.
And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
First baseman number 21, John Singleton.
They see it, drive it.
Let's go. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brandon Perry.
Here we go.
A single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
What's up, Forrest? Right guy, right place.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
First baseman.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bees win it 8-6. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Stingers. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Matt Vasgersian back to Countdown with on the minor league pregame show with today's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Brandon Perry is our man to watch. And Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
Well, Matt, to me it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost always returns good results. If he continues to use that approach, I definitely like his chances of extending the streak in this game.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team. Brandon Perry strides forward with a hot bat in his hands.
Stay hot
Great
right now.
numbers
Stay
over
hot.
the past few games.
Perry.
Up and in here as he had to
Come on,
bend
big guy,
out of
stay hot up
danger. Eric, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
That last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Stay hot, baby.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Quezada. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Brandon Perry in now hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat
Hey,
to
real
drop
keen
a
eye
little
right
bit.
there. Attaboy.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Navarro is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Brandon Perry will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
No strike.
He just wants to get up there and put a good swing
Hey, drive
on
it
the ball.
deep, big dog. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag
He's safe.
and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
And
John
one time, right
Singleton
now.
will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Looped out toward third.
Take a look. Take a look.
Right
here. Find the ball.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Come on, big guy.
So stepping in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at
You can
third.
do it.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ballgame, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Brandon Perry is our subject, as he's on a serious hot streak right now. You can see his numbers over the last month, and he was arguably one of the most impressive minor league prospects in all of baseball.
No doubt about it, Matt. And, you know, he's not really considered to be one of the organization's top prospects, so That makes his recent performance even more impressive and even more intriguing. I think this organization thinks he can turn out to be a productive big leaguer someday, and it's looking more and more like that's a very real possibility. It's important, though, of course, to keep in mind that this is a relatively small sample size. But if this continues, I would bet he'll start to be seen as one of the more prized prospects in this organization system, if not all of the minor leagues.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Brandon Perry gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except you hate to give away games
make
at
the
home.
turn, pick up the
I'd
ball.
like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
And you know, even though this is just AAA, you can already tell. I mean, this guy is cut from a different cloth. Just the way he carries himself, the way he approaches each at-bat. He's got a bright future, I can guarantee that.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Brandon Perry will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Let it fly.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. G has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Brandon Perry will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Brandon Perry
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Ojeda is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Our final line score.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Brandon Perry gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Stay hot.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Sends it in the air to deep left field.
Make the turn.
Wesson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting 4th.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
John Singleton will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. The 0-1 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Brandon Perry is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. O'Malley ranging up the middle, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short. Brandon Perry makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
In there, no balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt. And it's back to even at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout. And striding into the box, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit on home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. John Singleton
let her fly,
will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
It just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing
see it, drive it. Let's go.
He's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
This is in the air to left.
All right, get halfway.
Wesson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Barton Singletary steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the
Hey,
end
let her
of
fly
the
up there, huh?
This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Flipped out the other way.
Around it, pick up the ball,
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Adam Rosales
drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view.
Hey, get
this
your
is where
pitch
you
up
need
there.
a
Come on
nice
now.
Pop-up in a big way.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Fresno leads this one 4-0. Brandon Perry will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation.
Working
and you
ahead.
have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to
Come
push
on, baby,
that
one
lead
time,
out
here we
even
go.
further if he could come through here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That
Hey,
will
way to
get
drive it.
through
Nice
into
job.
center
Here you go,
field.
find the
A
ball,
base
find the
hit.
ball.
And he is in there. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
In now, John
Come on,
Singleton.
kid, get on for us. Here we
He
go.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 6-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Grizzlies come out on top, 6-1. Good night, everybody.
14 men on base. For the Rainiers, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Brandon Perry steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
First offering
Hey,
to
good
him
takedown
stays
there. Leave it down.
upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Montero is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He drove in over 25 runs last month. Sure, some of that credit belongs to his teammates getting on.
So stepping in, number 5, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Now the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there. Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Hard liner to center
Laser.
field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
John Singleton.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
In. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, one time, right now.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Runner, runner!
He's running towards second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Andres Blanco stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out.
Hey, need you right
This is
here,
a
kid.
big
Drive
at-bat
something.
for him right here, even though it's still early.
On the ground to the left side.
Hold up, right here.
We'll go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Leading off the inning, Brandon Perry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wesson is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off. Brandon Perry will stand in. He flew out his last time.
Get a good one. Get a good piece on it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Tap down the line. A barehanded pickup in time.
Oh, what a play.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this. Brandon Perry stands in for the first time now, and he's been in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that last loss was one of those games
Stay hot up there. Here we go,
to
kid.
lose it. It really could have gone either way, but For our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Ball that's outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Stay hot up there.
Drilled on the ground to
you
short.
drove it. Nice
and
job.
that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Singleton.
John Singleton will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting.
Last month, he really put on a strong show of power, going deep.
Hey, wait for a good one
times.
and drive it, huh? Pick one
if
out.
I'm the opposing manager, I'm going to work around him all game.
see it
I'd
drive
rather
it,
take
see
my
it drive
chances and make someone else prove they can beat me.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Barton Singletary strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Brandon Perry is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Brandon Perry.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Ball
2-1.
outside.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Grounded to short. Carmichael scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Brandon Perry will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in
Hey,
play.
have a good rip up
Sometimes
there, huh?
that's half the battle.
Nope, that's
Down and away, 1
Hey,
ball
have a
and
rip
no
up there right
strike.
now, huh?
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And he
2
won't
balls,
bite at
no
that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the...
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Brandon Perry comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a
Come on,
double
Big, get
play
your pitch,
last
let's
time
go.
around.
And the defense is thinking, give it to us again. We'll take that all
1-0.
day.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Wesson ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now...
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
On 9 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Grizzlies come out on top 5-1. Good night, everybody.
48 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Brandon Perry is our man to watch. And, guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he has clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Brandon Perry will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Brandon Perry.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yeah! Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And something's going to have to give here in Game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Brandon Perry is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
See it.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Brandon Perry will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really
Whoa,
focused
Get your pitch up there. Let's
He just
go,
wants
kid.
to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Popped high in the air. Leefer is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. Brandon Perry will stand in now, and he's been
Come on,
kept
kid,
quiet
get on
out
for
of the
us. Here we
number
go.
3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
come
one
on
of the
now,
better
one
hitters in
time,
this
right here.
lineup,
Need
and
you right
that's
here,
why he's in
kid.
the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the